Alright guys, so here's my 2009 Yamaha FZ6. So right here is the whole piece that I'm going to be replacing today. And also this light. So starting off, you're going to take off your seat. You should just put your key in right here, twist it, and pull off your seat. Very simple. And then if you look in here, you're going to want to take off these two screws. They are Phillips head screws. And once you take that off, then you're going to want to unbolt these two bolts. Once you unbolt those two bolts, you should be able to, or you're going to want to go around and disconnect this handle piece, and then also take off these small side bearings, and then you should get full access to this entire kit. Once I do that, I'll come back. Alright guys, so I got all this taken off pretty quickly. I've probably done it in like 10 minutes. Only two bolts I forgot to mention are the two bolts that will bolt on right there and right there. I'm talking about right here. It will look like these long ones right there. And then once you pull that off, you're gonna also want to take off this bracket which holds in the brake line or brake cable, and then so you get this. So now what I gotta do is turn this over, take those two screws out, and then there are little clips running along this edge here, and take that out, and so you can get access to this light. After I do that, I'll see you guys when I get back.
That.
The asshole. She thick.
Wait. She thick?
She thick. See what this ain't. What do you guys think?
Thick. With 3 C's.
Yeah, I think.
Hot damn.
Alright guys, so once you get out your original tail light, I just pop the entire housing out, and whenever you go to put in your new one, I suggest just putting in one corner in first, and then you just gotta give it some love. Pull on it, don't be afraid to pull on it. All this is a rigid housing. Just get some room and push, and it eventually will slide in. And it's a very, very tight fit, but don't be afraid with it. That is the only tip that I really got for you guys. Besides that, everything for this install is very, very straightforward. Now just do everything in reverse, put your bolts and screws back in, and throw it back on. Guys, so in the process of installing my new rear tail light, I decided that I will go ahead and do the fenders at the same time. It's super easy. So I had this bracket for this the rear touring box, I guess, cargo box, you would call it. So you need to take off this. If you have this, you need to take off this bracket, or you're not going to get this exhaust housing out. And then if you come under here, there's two bolts there, one bolt there, one bolt over here, and then look under here. So I'm actually missing one bolt, but the other bolt that you need to take out is right there. That is it for this entire piece, and that's what I really love about bikes so far. It's super easy to work on and doesn't take hours. I'll see you guys when I get all that stuff off. Alright guys, so all in total it probably took about like 45 minutes to do both the tail light and the fender eliminator kit. So don't be afraid to do this. It's super easy on a bike. It's just a little tedious. If you come over here, one of the things that I did, which I'll point out, is the cable for the brake light. I ran it through this exhaust housing under the fender. Come over here, and then the cables ran out right here. For the actual brake light, I looped it back right there because it's very short to plug in, And then here's the resistor. Resistor just sits in here. If anything, actually, go ahead and tuck this resistor under that elastic strap to hold it there in place. And then the cables come running back and back into the fender and plug into the harness. So once you're done with that, all you gotta do is throw the seat back on. See, it's not coming off. Go ahead and stand back there. Give you guys a little look real quick. Boom. So this is the running lights. For the brake lights, it's going to flash 3 times, and then brighter. For the turn signals, boom, stop, boom. Super easy install. No reason not to do it unless you're weird and you like the stock look of the tail fenders. So the last thing that I'm gonna do on the rear end, not today because I don't have it with me, but I do plan on in place of these bolts put little LED lights to display the license plate. Don't want to get in trouble with the law for anything, especially in Washington. They're very strict. But besides that, thanks for watching this install. I hope that it was informative. Peace out.
You can hate on my grind, but this shit it won't stop. I can't waste no more time. I'm on